Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Kim and this is I'll Always Save, and today we are going to be doing our 2026 yearly savings and then our Smore savings. Hopefully I don't forget to pull this out before I end my video. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right on in. Let me grab my book here real quick. And let's set that up, and I have this, and we are going to start with this one from Save with Judy, and we are working on April's, so we are going to go ahead and we are going to color in this cute little bunny rabbit. So I'm just going to make it one color, and that is awful. That was the wrong color. I thought it was going to be a nice, real pretty pale pink, and it is what it is. So we are going to go ahead and do that. All right, and we are adding a $5. Oh, let me grab this money. It's my prop money for. All right, we're going to set that there. So let's go ahead. We're going to add our $5, and we now have $20, $40, $65, $75, $80. All right. We are almost a third of the way through on this one. All right. Up next is this one from Savings Creations Co., and this is our Foxy Fund. All right. And we are going to be adding $25 into this, and this is going towards our emergency fund. So we have our 25, and then we also did finish a mini on Monday that is helping me fund this, and it is from Stuff and Budget, and it is another $30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we are putting in 55, 25, 35, 45, 55. So $55 today. All right, so we'll put that to the side. We will grab our blue. All right, so let's see. I'm going to need my calculator. All right, so we have 55, and the highest one is 15 minus 15. So we're going to go ahead, color in the 15. And then there's another 15. All right. Okay, and then the next highest, it looks like, is 14. And then 11. So we're going to go ahead and color this one in. And we'll color the one right above it. And that will make our 55. Okay. Put that to the side. All right, so let's see what we have in here now. So we now have, I need to condense this down. I got a lot of 5s in here. So I have 1, 2, 300 in the bank. 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 95, 415. So 415. And this will save me $2,026. But again, if I can get my $1,000 emergency fund, I may stop this, or I may just continue until I finish the 2026. So we will see what happens. All right, so up next is this one, which is my okay, back up. Rewind. This is going to save me $226 in 2026, and this is from the Almost Organized Owl. And we only need $2. And we normally put $10 in here. So I have $10 to go in here, but we are going to finish this. So we are going to color in the 2. So 1 and 2. Okay. And today's date is, wrong pen. Today is what is today's date? I'm filming this in advance, but you will see this on that Saturday, which is going to be the 4th. So we are going to put 4/4/26, because this is when you are going to see when this is finished. All right. So I need to add $2. So let's see. Do I have 1, 2, 3? So we're going to put in a 5. Okay, so we have 200 in the bank, 25, and 6. So 226. All right, so now I'm going to pull this off and put it to the side. I have this $8. Do I want to start another one? Because I have a bunch that I can go through. So actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this to the side for a moment. And then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do there. If I'm going to continue with that, or if I'm going to do something different. All right, so we're going to pull that. And we are going to move on to the next one, which is my 2026 Bubble Challenge. This is going towards Christmas, and this came from Budgeting for Me. And we are putting in... We are putting in $20. Okay, so what happened here? Okay, so there's the 20. Somehow I got my money all messed up. Did I screw that up? Uh-oh. I hope not, because my money was not in order, and it should have been. Okay, well, I know this is going to get $20. And then we also finished a tiny from our Smore savings, and it was these cute little ones from Angela Marie 888, and this is another $6. So we are going to be putting in $26. So we'll put that to the side. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to color in 26. So we are going to, I want to finish my numbers before I move on to the bigger ones over here. So we're going to color in this 10. And then this 10. So that's 20. And then we are going to color in a 5. So let's go ahead and color in this 5. So there's 25. Okay, 25. And then I need a 1 up here. All right, so we are going to go ahead and color in this 1 right here. Okay, so that's 10, 25, 26. So 25 and 26. And this now gives us, so this gives us 300 in the bank, and then 20, 40, 55, 56, and 57. So 357. My goal for Christmas is 1,500. So once I reach that goal of 1,500, I'm going to pull all the money out, if there's anything in here, and then whatever is left on here, I will finish it, but it will go towards something else, if that makes sense. Okay, so up next is our quilt group play, Quilt Along. And we are going to be putting in $7. So 5, 6, and 7. So let me grab my pens. We are going to go ahead and color in another square. So let's get started. Okay, so there we go, another square colored in. So let's see what we now have in here. And once this is completed, I figured it up, it'll save me $336. So we have $100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84. So 184. Okay, and then up next is our April monthly challenge, and then this one is going to get $12. Yeah, I messed up someplace and I don't know where. Somehow I got my money all jacked up. Because I have... Alright, so technically... So we're supposed to be putting $12, I think 12 in here. Yes. So we are putting $12 in here. So we're going to go ahead and cross off. I'm going to do the numbers first and then I'll do the flowers. So we've got 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, and 12. And I have 11. I don't know what I have done. All right, so we are starting April with 5, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then up next is Let's Ditch That Debt. Okay, and we are putting $10 in prop. So we're going to go ahead and color in 2 more 5s. Okay, and then when I was condensing, I realized when I was adding this up, I either forgot to add in $10 or maybe I had two $10 stuck together. I'm not sure. So I am going to have to go through and see what I did. So I'm going to color in 2 more 5s to kind of make up for the 10 that I was missing. Add with the 10 that I had in there today. So I'm not entirely sure. And it's not a big deal, because what I can do is if it's wrong, I'll transfer an extra $10 over once I figure out what I've got going on. All right, so in let's stitch that debt. We have 50, 60, 75, 6, so 76. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, and 76. Okay. So that's what we've got colored in. That's what we have in here. Now I have $11. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, actually $1 of it needs to go in here. This is my coin challenge, and I do have some coins. Not very many. I've got 25, 35, 45, 50, and I don't think I have another quarter. I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, or 21. So I'm just missing a little bit to make another quarter. So we are going to put in $1.50 today. So we are going to color in, did I say $1.50? Yeah, 25, 30, 40, 50. So $1.50. So we are going to color in 3 of our 50 cents. So there's 50, 1, and 50. And this is going into our coin bank. Oh, all right. I'm going to put that in there. We'll put that in there. So there, that is all set. So I still have $10, and I'm not sure why I have $10. I'm pretty sure that I had this all figured out. So somehow I'm missing something. I don't know. All right, so we're just going to go with it. So let's see, what do we have? We have this one from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We have this candy one, which I don't know how many candies are on here, so that could be kind of fun if we do 10 a week. I have this B one. Then I have another 2026 for, and I can save 226. What else do I have? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Those are all my calendars. Okay, that's the big one from Almost Organized Owl. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's do this candy one. We will pull this candy one in. So we need to put it in front of our bubble one. So where is our bubble? There's our bubble. Because I want to keep my envelopes in order. And I will get a dashboard for here. So $10, we're going to make each one $1. So we are going to go ahead and cross off 10 candies. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And I'm not entirely sure what this is going to save us, but we are getting it started with $10. So the $10 that we were putting in The one challenge from the Almost Organized Owl is now going to go into this one, and this one comes from Lady Di Saves. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our S'mores Savings Challenge. I didn't forget. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to put this here. We're going to grab our dice tower. We have our four-sided die. We have $15 in 5s and 1s, just in case we finish something. We're going to go ahead and put that back here in the bank. Well, if I need some 5s, I know where to get them. Okay, so we're going to put our $15 back there. And do we have, yes, we have a paper clip. We are going to start on number 5. And we have my prop bills. All right. So let's go ahead and see if we finish anything today. And this challenge comes from Blue Kiwi Budgets and Anna Banana Budgets. All right. So let's go ahead and see what we get today. So 2, 1, well, that's not going to do it. And I almost threw that away. 3. So hopefully we'll be able to finish something in here today. I know there are a few that are very close. And if we finish something, I do have a couple set aside that I can put in here. I have been looking for tinies all over the place because I absolutely love this little game, or I love this idea because I love those little wins, and this gives me a chance to use a lot of them tinies that I had laying around, and some of all these new cute little tinies that are out there. So this is a super cool idea. I absolutely love it. All right, so we are getting down to the last few. Let's see, and 3. All right, and number 10 is going to get 3. And then we are back up to number 1. So let's see. Number 1 needed 4, so we are going to start on 1 next time because we only got 1. All right, so we're going to go ahead and set that aside. And let's see. Envelope 1 got a lousy 50 cents. And from what I understand, these are $1 each. So we will go ahead and color in half a 1. Let me see. I want a different color today. So we are going to go ahead and color in half a circle for our 50 cents. Okay. And these ones come from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. All right. And then envelope number 2 got $1. All right. And these come from Julie's Pages. And each one of the circles is a quarter, so we are going to go ahead and color in 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So there's that. All right, envelope 3 got 75 cents. And these ones come from Cash and Color Budget. And each one of the circles is a quarter. So we are going to go ahead and color in 3. So that was 1, 2, and 3. And there are actually quite a few in here. So that'll give us a nice little chunk of change when it is done. All right, envelope 4 got $1.25. All right, and each one of these is 50 cents, so 51. And we're just going to put a line through 1 instead of crossing it off. All right, we still have quite a bit to go, and these come from Budgeting with a Ginger. All right. And envelope number 5, we got $1.25 for number 5. And we are going to go ahead and color in our clouds. I wish I had a lighter blue, but I don't. So we need to color in 2 clouds completely, and then we're going to color in half a cloud. Okay, so that's $1.25, and these ones come from Steps on a Budget, and this is the last, so hopefully I'd like to be able to finish this one next time. All right, number 6, we are putting in $1.50. So let's go ahead and cross off 51 and 150. So we still have quite a few of these, and this one comes from Toria's Budget. Super cute little set. So there's that. And envelope number 7 looks like it got all of it today. That's got $1, $2.25. So $2.25, and we're going to go ahead and color in $2.25 worth, and each one of the honeycombs is a quarter. So 25, 50, 75, $1, 25, 50, 75, $2, right? 2 1/4. Okay, and this one comes from Penny Pinch Your Budgets, and these are the last 2 that I have left. So once I complete this one, this will have saved me $17. So that is a pretty good sized one. All right, envelope 8, we got 51, 52, 250, 275. Wow. Okay, and each one of these is worth 25 cents each circle. So we have 50 cents there. And then we have another 50 is $1. That's 50. This is $2. So 51 or 1, 2. And then this is another 50 cents here. So there's the 50, and oh, we completed. All right, so I have a quarter left. So these are all completed. All right, so we are going to go ahead and we are completing these on 26. So we'll go ahead and set that aside, and we will roll the dice to see where that's going to go. And then we are going to go ahead and pull another grouping. So let's see, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so why don't we grab these 3 little ones, because they are just oddballs, and I've had these a while. And these came from Weekly Budgets and Julie's Pages. This was a collaboration that they had done. So we are going to go ahead and color these in, and we are going to make each circle 25 cents. So we're going to go ahead and color in 1 circle. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put them in. And envelope 9, we got 51.75. So we got $1.75. So let's see. And each one of these is worth a quarter. So there's 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50, and $1.75. Okay, and these cute little ones came from Angela Marie 888. They are super cute. There are 2 different colored ones, and these are like a spring Easter type tiny. All right, and last but not least is number 10, and number 10 got $2. All right, and each one of these is worth a quarter. So we've got 25, that's $1, and then we've got 75 and $2. Okay, and these ones come from Savvy Girl Saves, and these are really cute little sayings. We have everything will be okay, little steps matter, be the best version of yourself. We have courage, strength, and resilience. Believe in yourself, and you got this. Okay, so there we go. So now we just need to pull the money for this one, which we saved $11. So we're going to go ahead and pull the 10 and a 1. And these are my categories. So we are going to go ahead and roll an 8-sided die. Let me grab a paper clip. And we are going to see where this is going to go. Where is my 8-sided die? There we are. And number 1, Christmas. Do I really want it to go? Yeah, we're going to put it there. So we are going to put this in Christmas. All right. The sooner we get Christmas funded, the better. So there is that. So next week when you see my 2026 yearly savings and my s'mores, I will be putting this one in. So I want to thank you for joining me. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Hit the like button. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me try that again. Hit the like button and leave me a comment down below. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.